quickly we try to make this recording. We know when we speak to you, we know that sometimes with that every computer that man has downstairs, they try to replace my voice. I know certain things I say. I know I'm being harassed all the time by a bunch of dirty people outside there. They're obviously Americans harassing me and saying I'm a liar. They call me liars. They call me dirt and filth. I don't even know what a dirt virgin is. What is that, people? They harass me like that. Dirty men, dirty women. It's obviously the man I was told the man at the front desk, or the man that's here. He uses the computer. The fake man, ayelets for a husband. As I'm thinking to you, and he uses voices that people that harassed me. It has to be recording because the people died like in Hurricane Sandy. So I'm having a problem right here. They're really wacko. They're really crazy, and I'm not crazy. We know a bunch of lunatics. So now the whores outside, they whisper in the ears of the men that are harassing me. That's right. They whisper in the ears of the men that are harassing me. I see them reach over and whisper something to him. It's really quite wrong, and they're really wrong. But I have never been an American citizen. I told you that. And we would be able to sometimes because I own things, a bunch of things, including Standard Oil inherited. The largest oil company in the world, the largest oil company in the world, is not defunct or departed or taken apart. It's BP. It's Royal Dutch Shell. It's a lot of things. Total. The American murderers are talking through the wall. Murderers, people. So I don't have to say to you, this is my Passover, this is our Passover, and they're really quite criminal. Criminal they are. And a bunch of dirty men that beg for homosexual sex outside, and homosexual women beg for homosexual sex outside the door. I wanted to splice that video that we just made, but the fact that it said things that I was getting ready to say how Beyonce exposed itself to me, and how the police saw it, and how it was like a strange thing. The police were at our castle in Martin, and the police replaced our staff, and then they told me not to be afraid, and told my beloved husband, maluch, shabtai, shabby, not to be afraid, and then they caught Beyonce, who's actually a man. People saw that, so it fathered that. So we just went to really criminal people, and it was a Caucasian man who gave King Arab of Egypt that poison. It was Jews. He had two different kinds. He had one for me and one for King Arab of Egypt. But I didn't. I said, I'm not drinking. I don't know you. He said he saw him in the school all the time. He talked to the man before, and so I said, don't drink that. He drank it anyway. So now that's what happened. That's right, the American government. But we told what we saw and what the man looked like. They searched for the man and found him dead in an alley. So we just want to let you know that too. And these people are liars. You know, we had several people come with us with babies in their bellies, and they pretend it was our family members. That's just Yahoo. And he never touched her, but she thought she'd get away with it. That's right. She pretended to be 12 years old, but she was actually 21. That's right. She pretended to be somebody in trouble because we help people. Not like we used to, though. And so we just want to let you know that, too. And they're really quite criminal. That's why the Archangel Michael, made that video. And so basically said that about the woman. He was, pretending he was seeing a woman, and the woman came up, and he was really sick, and everybody saw it was sick, too. And all the kids just saw that, because you're not supposed to do that. And so we just want to let you know that, too. But we're going to call you soon, write to you, it's like calling you, write to you as soon as we can. We're trying to put the things up for the intermediate days when we write to you of Passover. But I'm being harassed all the time. But I saw the video. I know that I saw the man. Somebody put something in my voice and then take it out. And then it's what I said. Okay, so I know that I might have been in a hurry when I was speaking to you, but I've never been an American citizen. And we were only over there sometimes because I own Bloomingdale's, half the corporation, and I inherited Standard Oil. Those two things were, and there were other Rothschild's businesses that we had banks and things, and so we were over there for that reason. But everybody knew I lived over here. There was a woman that they tried to say she committed suicide. A woman that I bought a house for, and she saw in the paper my name was Rothschild Shabby. She saw, Mrs. said, it was Nasika's grandmother, our aunt, and we call her grandmother too. And she knew somebody, and I was able to buy anybody a house up to $1 million. Mom told me I could do that. And so basically, the woman wanted her own house. She had never had her own house. She said, I know you don't live over here. I've never seen you. I know everybody in this town. She knew, and she saw Mom, Doda Ima, Nasika Malkuchi, Judith Rothschild, because she took me when my birth mother was murdered. And the Americans also murdered my birth father. So we just want to let you know that too again. So I went, and the woman couldn't believe it. I took her to see a house that was worth $1 million. She said, you really buy this? I said, yeah, but you have to keep it up. She said she just wanted her own house. She didn't really want us to pay for it. She just wanted to make the payments herself and pay for the house. She did that. Because she didn't have a way to get a house on her own. But you know what the Americans did? When she got 60 some odd years old, they had her take out a 30-year mortgage. And you read about this, right? And then she paid on it. But they came and they found her in her house with 2 gunshot wounds. I read it in the paper. She's a woman that knew I was from over here, knew who I was, knew that I was a part of Rothschild's family, knew I was married to my beloved husband, shabtai, shabby, and knew that I wasn't from over there. And that house had Rothschild's signature on it. My name, Rothschild Shabby. Mom, we hid the paper because we knew the Americans tried to steal it. We promised the woman she would never lose her house. She wanted to come to Israel one day. I had a vision that they repossessed her house a certain way. They tried, and her friend talked through gave her an article in the paper, said that he saw. The first article said she was lying on her bed, but the second article said she was lying on the bathroom floor. When he said he saw her lying on the bathroom floor, but they obviously came in the vision I had. They tried to kill her and take her house. Well, the woman ended up in the hospital. We gave her guards. She was 92 years old and had shot herself twice. Tried to commit suicide. The senator got involved, basically said, I'm sure that woman did kill herself without a vision. That some men came in suits and shot her. Now, the Americans lie. They do anything for money, and the most disgusting things we've ever seen. England calls them cheap and disgusting. We all call them that. So they're in here harassing and doing dirty things because they're very cheap and disgusting. Now, we'll call you as soon as we can. We'll talk to you as soon as we can. But I've never been an American citizen. And a woman that they obviously, when I gave her Israeli guard, something, and worked for a little while. She was 92 years old and shot twice. They said she tried to kill herself. I really don't think so. People usually do that. They shoot themselves once, don't they? So we just look at that too. These are dirty people that are lying through the wall, and they're going to be arrested because the third ring said they're the ones that are going to be arrested. Is that it? We'll talk to you as soon as we can. Try to careful to alert whoever they are, because they're wanted for the death of King Hussein and King Abdullah and Queen Rania. They thought they could kill all these people and try to be, but they know that Shabby and I inherited all these things, and they're trying to kill us and trying to take things. They're devils, and I ask God to leave them with nothing. They're not ours. We only want our people. That's it. We are honest, and we are good, and we do right things. And we told you what our God said, and it's truth, what our God said. We'll talk to you as we can. Hugs and mayor.